It's really nice and warm. In fact, yesterday we made it into the low 70s. Today we should easily be doing that as well, but we do have to be concerned about the fire threat, especially in western Oklahoma, where we just can't seem to get enough rain. And man, we did have a busy day on Sunday, and this is what it looked like. So they've done a lot of surveys, okay? And so far it looks like that we've had at least in that EF2 that was just south and east of Norman, and that was on the ground for about 26 miles. And EF1 just northwest of Shawnee and just due north of Shawnee, that was an EF2 as well. And West Oklahoma City, an EF1, and also an EF1 just north and east of Minko. So lots of tornadoes, and just kind of looking at where we're at so far for the year, we've seen 17 tornadoes here in Oklahoma. 9 of them just kind of, they don't have an actual rating, just kind of undetermined, so it didn't really do any damage. But we've had 5 EF1s and 2 EF2s so far. Where does that put us for precipitation wise? Well, as far as rain is concerned, we're at 1.52, so we are going to be a little bit below normal. The monthly normal is 1.42. It's the last day of February. Believe it or not, we ended up with a ½ inch of snow, and that puts us a little bit below normal. Temperatures right now in the upper 60s. It's certainly breezy. Temperatures in the upper 50s to mid 60s, though, in parts of northwest Oklahoma. Upper 60s and low 70s in the metro. Lots of low to even some mid 70s already showing up in parts of southern Oklahoma with that southwest wind between about 15 to 25. But the farther north and west you go, those wind gusts do pick up quite a bit. And we've already got that near 50-mile-an-hour wind gust out there in Cimarron County. So an extreme fire threat in this part of the state. The farther east you go, that fire threat does lessen, but it is certainly still there, even in central Oklahoma. So the big picture just kind of showing where we've got this boundary out to the north and west, and that's going to be moving through later tonight as a cold front. So tomorrow, not nearly as warm, but temperatures are still going to be a little bit above normal. So today we're looking for a high of about 73 degrees in Oklahoma City, mid and upper 70s in the southwest, low 80s. There's certainly a possibility in south central Oklahoma. Late this evening and into tonight, here comes a cold front. It will come through dry, but we will see increasing clouds dropping down into the low 40s in Oklahoma City, the upper 30s in the northwest, and still holding on to the 60s in the south and east. Tomorrow afternoon, the wind's going to be out of the northeast between about 5 to 15. Temperatures in the low 60s, and in southeast Oklahoma, it's still going to be fairly mild, and that is actually where we do still have a chance of seeing some rain. But I'm really not expecting anything in terms of thunderstorms. That will come as we get into Thursday. So here comes our next storm system by Thursday afternoon. It looks like temperatures should be able to make it into the low 60s here in Oklahoma City. The farther north and west you go, it will certainly be colder, not getting out of the 40s in the northwest and the panhandle, but 70s across the south and east. It's going to be warmer. We're going to have more moisture to work with, so yes, we are expecting some storms. Thursday afternoon and evening, I think it's 100% guaranteed that we're going to have some scattered storms. As far as thunderstorms are concerned, yes, we're certainly going to be a possibility, but I do think the threat for severe weather, it's there. It's just going to be highest to the south and east. Overall, we're going to have that lower threat for severe storms across portions of the metro. As far as tornadoes are concerned, yes, that is a possibility. For most, that's going to be more on the lower end, but the farther south and east you go into Oklahoma, that trend will go up a little bit more. Kind of the same thing for wind and hail. As far as hail is concerned, up to golf ball size hail in parts of southeast Oklahoma. The farther north and west you go, the hail sizes would likely come a little bit more down. So now we're looking at more dime size to southeast parts of the metro, up to quarter size hail. So a little bit different. The placement's going to be different from what we had on Sunday. As far as wind gusts are concerned, anywhere between about 50 to as much as around 60 miles an hour in Oklahoma City if we can get some strong to severe storms in the metro. But again, in southeast Oklahoma, that's where we could see 72 plus 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. By Thursday night to Friday morning, as the storm departs off to the east, it's going to be much colder. We're going to see some rain at times mixing in with a little bit of light snow. But at this point, I'm really not expecting much accumulation. Temperatures in the 70s today, and it's really going to stay pretty mild. In fact, by Friday, cooler but not cold. Highs in the low 50s, and this weekend temperatures go back up.